clear example for his non-involvement in any kind of wrongdoing, he said.
Voluntary retirement government official retired retirement ayabasi pidring the high officer sigi matakta vigilance case labor departmental inquiry labor habasi equina verified only later my matakta karimata case later my matakta suspension late departmental inquiry late masi from angle especially vigilance angle lagi clear tawre haimatam da authority duna yaraga equida ingonda as my dona retirement ski ayabasi pibi rakwa oirongani haina kanjai aduna hybrid course ki matung ne I say I am clear from all angles of vigilance haina to adum sutam jage.
There is no question of withdrawal of the 7 districts created by the previous government. This was stated by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren during an inspection visit to the flooded areas of Khurai and Khetrigao Assembly constituencies. He further said the tripartite talk to be held at Ukhrul tomorrow is a political dialogue. There is no such thing as give or not give their demands. The talk is going to be held with a conviction that solution can be arrived at thorough dialogue. Joint Secretary Home Northeast in charge, Government of India, Minister V. Hankhanlian, T.H. Radheshyam, KIC and Additional Chief Secretary Home Suresh Babu will take part in the talk. He further said government is a continuing process. A decision taken by a government cannot be simply withdrawn. The district boundary issues will be solved through talks. There is already a district boundary commission, Chief Minister N. Biren said.
Sumnagi political dialogue hobuni sidai koi adu pibuna traga pidaba adu lobuna traga logdabgi question ka sulaitri wari sanaraga solution punu mo porkodamina wari saba hobudui wadani demand tawjabana amani but government gi once government is continuation ni what the government had decided madudai da koi adum stand tawni tawbuda kari no pamido demarcation da district ki id boundary da karida boundary commission de hana sulaiduna ada boundary gi sege na ba koi na ba laiba khopa du gumba du kari yengsi khochige wari gotai sanarga lakani adu ga ekoi da madu rollback to ba khotpa du ba du gumba gi port koi huji government ni decision laitri haidar.
Due to incessant rains in several parts of the state, Manipur faces crisis after floods ravaged the state. The central government has authorized 1,200,000 metric tons of rice as the first phase of flood relief measures. Chief Minister N. Biren has said that the central government had conveyed to extend every possible emergency relief required by the state. He said this during this inspection visit to flood relief camps and flood victims at Khurai and Khetrigao constituency. Parliamentary Secretary Home and MLA L. Susindro of Khurai constituency, Parliamentary Secretary Mahud and MLA N. Indrazit of Khetrigao constituency, District Police and many top officials also accompanied the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister extended an emergency monetary assistance from his side to the flood victims at the camp. During his visit, the CM further said that in order not to affect by flood further, the government has taken up measures to dredge the important riverbeds of the state. He further said that he will advise MLAs of each constituency to enact a cleanliness program of drains of their respective constituencies under their direction. He also urged residents of each constituency to involve voluntarily. The government has been able to assess the rabbits paddy field affected by the flood and has been taken up measures to collect reports on the number of houses damaged in flood by conducting a survey.
I identified the but agriculture but Yungise Hujiksi Singsi Makulakanda Muksum Tumba Yoreva Hanagi Sings Avoganda Senderaga Tumudunama. Ising Saw Loy Rakan the Kongba Lulang the Chumaka Tunkalakuna Masingam Ebusix. I know still service Nuti Gita.
MLA L. Susindro, who accompanied the Chief Minister during the inspection visit, said that his main objective is to visit the fields and take up long-term steps to prevent flood instead of working at the river banks. He also assured of improving the flood situation of Khurai constituency soon. To eradicate and prevent flood in Khurai constituency, he will take up measures to clean drains and dredge the riverbeds, he added.
Table work not a field Chapiraganda, Ojigla situation. Chapsana, which Minister Yang Bire, Aduna, Maramorganda, almost a Khurai and the Manung the lady, but Hanaboki and the labor, Ising Chaugi, Fiamsing a Sequoia Pagalan.
About 60 feet of road on the National Highway number 37 near Laijam and Sinam villages has caved in the deep gorge along the highway due to the torrential rains that slashed the state last night. As such, more than 200 transport vehicles bringing several essential supplies from Jirivam to Imphal have been stranded on the highway. Altogether, 180 trucks carrying FCI rice, 11 petrol tankers, 1 LPG tanker, 26 cement trucks and the rest carrying other essential supplies have been stranded. Although smaller private vehicles can pass the almost half-damaged portion of the road has been blocked, fearing any fall of the vehicle in the deep gorge. Heavy machineries are being used at the moment to fix the road. However, the incessant rain seems to have been the biggest challenge to the workers. Along the same line, portion of the highway near the Sejang village and the Khonglo villages near Kaithel Manbi has also collapsed. The number of the stranded vehicles has been gradually increasing on the highway. So far, no official from the department concerned has taken stock of the situation. Meanwhile, a team of the All Manipur Roads Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union has taken stock of the situation. Talking to media persons during the visit, General Secretary of the Union, Maimom Anil Meitei, said the BJP-led government is taking up improvement work of the Imphal-Jiribam road, considered as a lifeline for Manipur. The government's initiative is praiseworthy. However, the road very often collapses at various points during rainy seasons as water overflows from the drain along the road. The government should also ensure that the drain along the road is also constructed properly while improving the road, the General Secretary of the Union pointed out.
Drainage later sai sorok sing sida Wailas Mathak sin sing sil oina center banina hoji mayam na uri sini mamanga khoi Wailas Mathak ta turen dong sili sini masi yam darkar oibadi turen to cheliba khoi gari cheliba lambi highway sida nakan sida drainage thambiraga di hairiba samisa aji wariba mayam si khari ko khane khali government su masigi drainage sing ji phadana seminaba athum matam da khone biu hoi hoji khangudana nongje surakpani nongje surakpadi torpani adu maruina hoji laiba khoi lambi sing ji drainage ki problem nei se athubuda lotion biragadi hoji hairiba gari sing chathok sin passenger sing laiba mayam puri mukchi awa se athu matam da ko khane haibadu thajai.
On the other hand, passage of vehicles has remained not possible since the Imphal-Dimapur road in Lalmati area has also collapsed from one side. About 60 transport vehicles bringing fuel and LPG from Khatkati have returned due to the condition of the road. Many passenger carrier vehicles have also been facing a lot of difficulties at present. Education Minister T.S. Radheshyam has said that steps will be taken up to ease the difficulties of the students in getting admission to higher secondary schools. Higher secondary schools in Imphal city will be improved according to its shortages and challenges. He was talking to media persons on the sideline of a cleanliness drive conducted at TG Higher Secondary School. The minister himself sponsored the cleanliness drive with an objective of making TG Higher Secondary School a clean educational institution. He said steps are being taken up to set up proper higher secondary schools in the Valley district. Steps will be taken up to add more classrooms for the school to ease the difficulty of the students regarding shortages of seats in the school.
Infrastructure ke awar pakhra le ramba laboratory de sing thumjal lam mokot par leibe sira koi engineering wing ne directorate ne aduga TG gi koi staff principal na lusing staff na koi tanaraga swai gi land development khara tawraga aduga laboratory gi ising thumi si thun semba aduga manung ya mon le ram si so koi ngasi social service ama tawsina tawuni aduga hostel ama sari si so koi yengsilaga luisin ge adu yaragadi ahan boina tijide horoga leiriba higher secondary amba Imphal manung na leiriba maru oiba singje koi tamna tamna aduga district khuding na higher secondary amam phasana sengwat pagi panam da koi sanction lakpan.
The 7th installation ceremony of Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal was held yesterday. Forest Minister T.S. Shyamkumar, ex-president of Polo City Rotarian Shashidanand and Secretary Rotarian Joshi handed over the post of a president to Birla of the new Rotary team. Minister Shyamkumar released a Polo News souvenir during the program. Editor-in-Chief of ISTV News, Brajendra Ningomba, was present at Vocational Award, Kumari Naurem Iden Chanu in Sports, Fairoism Kripa Meitei for Special Category and Special Recognition to Y. Rikesh. Forest Minister T.S. Shyamkumar also donated ₹1 lakh. He said he will assist the Rotary Club in any developmental works taken up by the club.
Every religion, written death, every leaders of the religion give life, give sight to the blind. Mani, the money, who the religion. give education department education
Most of the houses in Lamboi Khongnangkhong area have been inundated by water overflowing from Nambul River and Lamphel. Even as the water pumps set at the culvert in the area, the situation is becoming rampant. It is worth mentioning that the denizens of the area have already complained to the authority concerned to make all 8 water pumps set at the culvert. However, only 1 water pump is working since the complaint was made. The affected families of the area have drawn attention of the authority concerned to ease their difficulty at the earliest. The drains along the road from Tobul Sigonglei Market to Loktak Yangoy have been cleaned today. The cleaning was conducted under the supervision of MLA of Oinam constituency, Radha Kishore. Former Zilla Parishad member T.H. Bira and residents of the area have thanked the authority concerned for taking up the initiative of cleaning the drains. Little Flower School alumni 1993-94 metric batch today extended financial assistance for further studies of Asem Bina Kumari at a simple function held at Sneha Bhavan. The alumni batch of the school extended the help with an objective of taking a step towards supporting the poverty-stricken students of the state. Head sister of the Sneha Bhavan, Teresa Carrot, and the alumni members of the batch attended the Helping Hand function. Desam Imphal West District Council has organized a painting competition under the theme Make Disturbance Free Education Zone at Manipur College today. The competition was held under 2 categories. President of Desam Imphal West District Council, Maivam Nirzit, said the painting competition was conducted with an objective to make education a free zone.
Leptana education ki kanglonda disturbance makhalamata gi oba disturbance bibi kanu haibagi Kogi Wakar Kongsang Kaya Amadi Masigi Port Masigi Koi Tobidana Bagi Damakta Sanchalak Pagi Iroinana Masigi Koi competition si Kogi Asum Tautan competition si Manipur College as man Pangtok Sabni.
A free medical camp organized by Center of Sales and Medical Representative Union was held at a flood relief camp opened at Yubras Pali Thongkong Bazaar for the flood affected people. Secretary of the Union, Oinam Pravin, said the Union will continue to help the people in need.
Company sample Doctor the Picket of Tanjasi, Miang Demotani Haraga, Angamba Chimputona Kanda, see Sharugi Maki Timdagi, Hirakatan Gamjova, I think Kamato Birutuna, Helki Javani.
Sanjeev Waikom of Okram Suthek today distributed drinking water to the flood-affected people at different places in Tongzu Assembly constituency today. Social Young Club organized a one-day free eye medical camp at Kakwai Budhau Moirangpokpa Community Hall today. Dr. H. Ramananda took part in the free eye camp sponsored by Tondon Optical of Rims Road. 165 Infantry Battalion Territorial Army and Jenims jointly organized a free medical camp for children at Matai today. Medical Superintendent of Jenims, Dr. N. Ranbir, who attended the camp, gave treatment to patients. Medicines provided by the Defence Company was distributed free of cost to the children who came for the treatment.
Million the Yaurabani, by among us with the labor, Okogi, Mahik Mayamsi, sing the doctor, Pada Masina, Masidaki Popa, Anaba, Makan Anaba, typhoid, or the equal diarrhea, dysentery, Mayamsi, La Kadovanina, Masiki Sakintaranga, Inama, Pada Hajani.
And in national news, India is considering selling state-owned Air India in parts to make it attractive to potential buyers as it reviews options to divest the loss-making flagship carrier. Several government officials familiar with the situation said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's cabinet gave the go-ahead last month for the government to try to sell the airline after successive governments spent billions of dollars in recent years to keep the airline going. The government has injected $3.6 billion since 2012 to bail out the airline. The nation's largest carrier, its market share in the booming domestic market has slumped to 13% as private carriers such as Interglobe Aviation's Indigo and Jet Airways have grown. Previous attempts to offload the airline have been unsuccessful. If Modi can pull this off, it will buttress his credentials as a reformer brave enough to wade into some of the country's most intractable problems. His office has set a deadline of early next year to get the sale process underway, the officials said, declining to be named as they were not authorized to speak publicly about the plans. Already, a labor union that represents 2,500 of the airline's 40,000 employees has opposed the idea of a sale, even though it is ideologically aligned to Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party. The Prime Minister's office and the Civil Aviation Ministry also declined to comment. And now the top stories once again. XCS transferred to facilitate CBI probe in misuse of MDS funds. No question of withdrawing 7 districts created by previous government, says Chief Minister N. Biren. And Imphal Ziri Road caves in for about 200 feet between Laijang and Sinam villages. Loaded trucks remain stranded. That's all we have in the English ISTV News for today. Thank you for being with us and good night.